What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. After Sound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, let's talk about the player base once again for Splinterlands, because I want to do a little bit of an update. I posted a video last week around the time that we saw just how many people were actually playing once the new season started. Well, we're 7 days in, or a full week into this new season, this new kind of ranked overhaul that the team did, and you can see that my position is pretty much at the bottom of Diamond. So yes, I did make it into Diamond, which is pretty cool. I'm sitting in Diamond 3 right now, pretty much at the bottom. And you can see as of now, in modern format, there are about 467 or 66 people ahead of me. So that gives a little bit of a better idea of how many competitive players there are. And, even though my collection is nowhere near complete, I would consider myself a semi-competitive player, right? I'm not casual. I do use all my energy per day. I'm not just playing in the lower leagues, and I am trying to capture as much SPS as I can, play and participate in brawls and tournaments and all that. So I would consider myself to be, semi-competitive at the very least, and would put people in the same range and above me as the same, right? Because in order to get past me, you probably need to have a max deck, right? Those are probably all the people who are ahead of me at this point in time, or better skills, even if they have an underpowered deck, similar to where I'm at. So that kind of reshapes the perspective, because it's not, I think it was like 250 the last time I made a video. Now, we're looking at 467. This does not include gold, right? So this is just diamond and above. These are the hardcore players. These are the people that are out there trying to make it onto the leaderboard, trying to, do whatever they can and raise the stakes, earn as much SPS as possible. And to me, that's not a bad number, right? Because I almost said we had maybe like 500 real players in this game. And one thing that I do want to share with you before we expand on that is in the After Sound Nifty account. I have been playing that a little bit more lately, at least do brawls on there with the guild that I'm in. I am literally at the bottom. I think I'm at the bottom of like bronze 2. So not all the way, starting in bronze 3. But the rating that I have, or I should say the ranking that I have, is 2,200 and something. So all the way at the bottom of bronze, you can see that there's like 2,200 players ahead of me. Maybe there's, I don't know, a couple hundred players also sitting in bronze 3, or new players that are coming in. Or again, I don't know how all that necessarily works. But my point is that we have a much better idea of how many people are actually playing the game. Now, sure, could there be other people who are just botting their accounts in Wild? Absolutely. But I think this very much goes within the narrative of, we have somewhere between 500 to maybe 5,000. In fact, I would take that down now. I don't think that there's any chance that we have 5,000, but maybe like 3,000 real players in the game. And what I'm using to track that is the fact that anybody who's in Diamond and above, they're competitive, they're hardcore players, they're people that want to be here, that are trying to, make a name for themselves and just, enjoying the game and competing at the highest levels. Then you have this long tail outside of that 500, and I don't know how many people are in gold. I'm sure it might be another couple of hundred. But, beyond that, silver and below, I would kind of put in like the casual or new players, people who are just kind of checking out the game for the first time, or not really sure if they want to really commit to a higher power deck, or, more financial commitment as well. So in that way, it's just like, yes, we have a long tail, but that long tail really only goes out like a couple thousand people, not even 5,000. And if you're going to tell me that there's like, I don't know, a bunch of real people that aren't playing and just botting in bronze, I don't know what that number would be, but I'd be hesitant to give it like over 1,000 at this point, right? The amount of people that are just doing that in bronze, in Wild, maybe it could be, right? But to me, this kind of represents a much better picture of where we're at in terms of the player base. So in a way, I think that this makes a lot more sense. And people were complaining about, gold being this sweet spot in the past, but it's like, man, if you have 500 people, or 450 people that are competing for the top spots within the game, and then you have like just a very long tail of people in bronze and silver, yeah, gold was always going to be this like middle stepchild that nobody was really paying attention to. And so this new ranked overhaul solved a lot of that problem. I'm not earning as much in gold as I was before, But in a way, I think it's better that we've kind of normalized how this whole thing is going to be. Right? I'm not saying that because I'm upset about it. I think that this rank change actually helps a lot. Maybe it's not perfect, but it does help a lot, and it's giving us a better idea of just how many real people there are playing the game, at least over the last 7 days. So just wanted to share those numbers with you. Again, I'm at ranked 467 right now at the bottom of Diamond, and then my alt account After Sound Nifty NFTY is sitting literally at the bottom of Bronze 2, and I was like ranked 2200. So that's where I see the real player base right now. And once again, I don't mean to harp on this too much, but I do want to almost talk about it as a silver lining. If the player base is this low, getting another couple hundred people that want to play at my level, right, and low diamond and above, that would change the game entirely, right? Just a couple hundred people that wanted 100,000 SPS, and we're gonna drop some money on cards. Again, is that a lot in terms of the Splinterlands player base? Absolutely. Is it a lot in terms of the people out there with money in crypto that are looking for a game to get involved in? I would say no. Now, the only difficulty is finding those people and presenting Splinterlands to them in a way where it's as enticing as it can be, and they approach it and view it with the same, through the same lens that we all do as we've been here for the last couple of years. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Just want to share those numbers with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.